Nestled in the Royal Palm Yacht and Country Club and overlooking Jack Nicklaus' signature golf course sits this newly developed estate. Listed by David Roberts of Royal Palm Properties, this home features 5 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, and over 8,300 square feet of living space. We begin this tour in the grand foyer.
Hey everyone, welcome inside the front foyer of this super modern home. As soon as you walk in, you're gonna get a feeling of so much openness from these double height tall ceilings. And right away, my eyes gravitated toward those light fixtures.
The back wall's all stone, and I love those little slits of, I think that's wood?
Yeah, I really like that they went with something a little different. We typically don't see that. If you actually look over here, there's a big office with corner windows, and it also has that modern sleek look to it. Now making our way past the front foyer, just off of that is this dining area. Now this is super spacious and really bright from these floor-to-ceiling windows that actually look out onto the water feature.
Looks like a lot of space for this table.
And speaking of that modern design, I love that they went with the glass table. And also look at the wall over here. You'll see they have the wood slit design. It's also illuminated. And even the ceilings dropped with illumination on there too.
And it looks like no wall or ceiling's been untouched, including this glass corner here.
Now that is perfectly placed. I love that they put it between the dining, living, and the kitchen area. It's actually a corner temperature controlled wine and champagne room. And once again, illumination in there really helps pop all that off. Now we're gonna continue to see all this attention to detail in this main living space. All right, Jaden, so you said that no ceiling or wall were untouched. So what do you think of this?
Now that looks pretty clean. The way the light illuminates the wood helps pop it off that stone.
Well, speaking of the stone and wood, did you notice how similar this is to that front wall that you really liked?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's different like design and look, but at the same time, same concept. I really like that they went with that attention to detail. And speaking of those lights you were mentioning, I love the ambience they set, not only on this back wall, but also on the ceiling, making hanging out on these couches and lounging an absolute dream. Now, speaking of dreams, we gotta go check out this kitchen. That modern design that we've been talking about so far on this tour flows perfectly into this kitchen. And I mean, look at how big this is. There are 3 countertops. The first one on the left here overlooks into the living room, perfect for putting out appetizers, drinks. And this one over here is the perfect breakfast nook.
I can't believe I'm seeing 2 sinks as well.
I just noticed that now. I mean, a house this big, they're gonna do double everything, but also you're gonna be doing a lot of entertaining. You may have a big family. I mean, this is a huge house, so double sinks is pretty good. And now check this out. You have the knobs here that are actually built into the cabinetry, and also check out all the white that just continues on here.
You know, I'm really bad when I'm cooking. I just like turn it up really high. But how do you know which number you're on?
Oh, they're printed on the actual...
Oh, they light up too.
I don't want to turn that on, but yeah. So they why am I so scared doing this? You can tell we don't cook much. But yeah, no, it actually tells right on the knobs as well, so it doesn't have to be printed on there, which is a great attention to detail. But speaking of that, check it up here how there's the light gray, and then on both sides, left and right, you have the dark accent colors on that cabinetry.
Do those open up there? Like, can you press it? Oh.
Okay, how are we gonna close that?
That's so cool. There's a button probably.
This one right here?
Yeah. What?
Ooh. Okay, now that's cool. You don't need no, well, you're gonna need a stool. I don't need no stool.
Oh, yeah.
But what you won't need a stool for is over here when you're cooking with these sleek Black Wolf appliances. And I mean, look at this cabinetry. It really pops off from all the white in here.
So I'm assuming the fridge is over there?
Nah, so this is actually just a pantry, really good size, the fridge and freezer over on that wall. Just in front of the kitchen is this dining area, well, the second dining area. We can't really call this a breakfast nook because it's so big. And what's great about this space is that those corner sliding doors open all the way up, flowing into your outdoor patio area and into your pool.
Yeah, this is all nice and all, but I'm kind of staring into that room over there.
Ooh, the club room, we gotta go check that out. this, it's where it's happening. It'd be perfect for watching all the games, having your friends over, hanging out on the couch here. But what's also great is that you can actually open up those sliding doors and that leads right outside. So this club room can flow right out there. And to top that off, it's also a powder room. So the friends, they don't gotta go throughout the entire house to go freshen up.
You might need that powder room because you're gonna have a lot of drinks at this bar.
Oh yeah. So while you're playing some late night pool, you're gonna be mixing a ton of drinks over at this bar. Now, look at this, we haven't seen this yet. I'm glad they went with like more of a dark gray. It's almost got like a blue tint to it, waterfall countertops instead of going with that white. Really sets a different mood in here. But also, look at the illuminated lights there, storing your favorite bottles.
This gives me a sophisticated look to it.
For sure it does. Finishing up with the club room, we're now gonna make our way over here on the main level. We're down this hall, there's a powder room, entrance to the triple car garage with a golf cart parking spot, and there's also a laundry room. And now continuing on, we gotta go check out the primary bedroom. But we're not gonna head upstairs, we're gonna head through the living room over to this side where it's located just off the pool. Okay, wow, this primary bedroom is next level, you guys. Right away, my eyes gravitated towards this back stone wall with those light fixtures and the illuminated lights. That is like something else.
Those are like ice cubes hanging down.
That's exactly what I was getting the feeling of, like, you know, that ice. But I mean, speaking of that, check out the light fixture up above that shines down onto this bed that looks super cozy.
Now this is a really chic primary.
I'm for sure feeling that too. What I'm also feeling is looking outside at those views through those sliding doors. You got the jacuzzi, the pool, you see all the greenery and the palm trees. I can imagine just waking up to that every day. Continuing on into this ensuite bathroom, I think we need to call this a spa. I mean, this is huge, you guys. As soon as you walk in, there's the standalone tub right in the middle, and behind that is a glass enclosed shower that is doubled. So on both sides, you got shower heads, and then right in the middle is that rainfall shower going right down.
That's not the only thing that's doubled in here. You have vanities on both sides.
If you actually look, they're floating vanities, and they're illuminated down below. And on that side, there's a little makeup studio area, and you're gonna get a ton of natural light from that floor to ceiling window. So while you're getting ready, be nice and clean. And over here, we gotta show you the first of two closets. This walk-in closet is so long. It just keeps on going with all the cabinetry. There's also the rods here that illuminate up your favorite outfits. This just keeps going. Come over here. I would love to see if you'd be able to fill this up. This is a lot of stuff.
But there's gotta be another one.
Oh, there's absolutely another one. So we gotta go check that one out too. As we head around the bathtub over to this side, instead of a makeup area, there's actually some cabinetry here, so even more space. And that then leads us into this one. Now this closet is perfect for the one in the relationship that doesn't have as many clothes, but I mean, as you can tell by how much space is here, I still think it'd be hard to fill up with all your stuff. Now that we're done with this main level, we're gonna continue the tour upstairs and check out all the bedrooms. At the top of the stairs, you immediately enter into this upper family entertainment area. Now this is the perfect spot to be lounging, maybe playing some games, watching some movies, and oh man, this couch is quite big, but it's also quite comfy.
You know what else is cozy?
What?
Probably all the secondary bedrooms up here.
Ooh, let's go check those out. Continuing on this way, to my left is a wet bar and a big laundry room. It's got some nice windows for a ton of natural light. And now we're gonna enter into this secondary bedroom. Now this is a really good sized secondary bedroom. I mean, look at how much space there is. Over on this side, you got the TV wall, and way over here, so we got the king size bed. There's even a workstation over there.
Now this could be almost like a primary because that ensuite is pretty nice too.
Oh, it's super nice. Did you notice the floating illuminated vanity? There's also the glass walk-in shower. And speaking of walk-in, of course you can have a walk-in closet. Now that we're finished with this bedroom, we're gonna continue on down the hall, past the elevator, and enter into this next secondary bedroom that I think could double as a primary. I mean, as soon as we walked in here, I'm like, wow. This also really good size TV wall. There's also a little lounge area. What's great is there's two windows on both sides. A ton of natural light coming in.
Yeah, it's cool that they added the shutters on there.
Yeah, we don't really see that too often anymore. And there's also a sliding door that goes out to that large patio, and a portion of it's covered, so if it's raining or too hot, you're gonna be covered.
Now I said that other one could be almost a primary, but this one has a pretty big ensuite.
Oh yeah, with an ensuite like this one, it absolutely could double as a primary. There's once again that floating vanity, glass walk-in shower, and of course, it's gonna got a walk-in closet. Coming on to this side of the upper level, the secondary bedrooms continue. So this one here faces the front of the house, has a large window there, and I mean, this one too is a good size. I feel like all these secondary bedrooms could double as primary rooms. No?
Yeah, we're not gonna go with that skit anymore because they all do.
Yeah, I think you guys understand that all these bedrooms are huge. And I sound like a broken record, but once again, ensuite bathroom and a walk-in closet.
So let me guess, the one across from this room is also really big and could pass as a primary.
I mean, maybe. This house has been full of surprises, so maybe it's not. But as walking down this hall, this certainly feels like it. Oh yeah, this one's even bigger than the other ones. And this one's actually got a double vanity, so it could for sure double as a second primary bedroom. And by the size of this and having its own private balcony, I think this for sure could be that second primary. Now that we're done with the inside of the home, we gotta make our way outside and check out the outdoor retreat. On a day like today, this is the perfect spot to hang out, maybe pour a drink, maybe some lemonade. It's hot out.
Is that lemonade? Oh.
Ginger beer, actually.
Okay, I'll have some of that.
But I mean, that'd still be refreshing. And I don't know, but just putting on the TV, just hanging out here, it'd be a good vibe.
I'm sure later on at night, throwing that fireplace on would be good too.
Oh, that would be. And speaking of later on in the night, if you're cooking some dinner, there's a big dining area out here. Whether you're ordering some Uber Eats or cooking something, it'd be nice to enjoy it out in this dining area. And it's also great that it's covered, so if it's raining or if it's too sunny, you can stay nice and cool. And over here is the summer kitchen. You also have the barbecue and another TV, so entertaining here is gonna be no problem. But continuing on, we gotta talk about this pool, you guys. Now this is a super unique pool, because over on this side is a little soaker area. Then you could dive into here and swim right on over into that jacuzzi.
Okay, so I'll meet you on the other end, dive in.
Okay, ready?
No, you got the mic on.
I got the mic. You aren't even worried about the hats. I'm more worried about the hats. But it's also cool. I mean, you got the maintenance-free backyard. You got these little fountains going in. It'd be an absolute dream to live here.
It would be. I love that you have sand dunes behind you.
Now that's actually the golf course they're completely redoing.
Well, I do think that this is the end of this one.
I think that's the end of it. We hope y'all enjoyed this tour as much as we did. Now we want to give a big shout out to David Roberts with Royal Palm Properties for allowing us to come in and film their listing. Now if you want more details on this property, head to the description below where we'll have links for all that. My name's Tyler, that's Jaden. We're with Propertygrams. Now make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so you stay tuned for the latest tour. But enough of that, we'll see you on the next one.